Walker certainly won't want it to drop too much in the early stages, but it is slow now. Walker will have to make it go because his short acceleration isn't good. He exists, as we saw in the 800 metres when he was knocked out in the first round, off built acceleration. Meanwhile, Eamon Coughlin of Ireland really has got a devastating turn of speed. 3 from the back at the moment with Walker. Coughlin, who lost form earlier this year and he was found to be suffering from anemia, but obviously back at his best. Moorcroft leads for Great Britain. Volhouter, the tiny American, second. The bearded Frank Clement is third. Wellman, West Germany, 4. The tiny Australian Graham Crouch is 5. The tough, squally-built Hungarian Zeman, 6. The black-vested world record holder John Walker, 7. The green vest of Ireland and Eamon Coughlin in 8th place. And at the back, the big Belgian Van Damme. Very, very slow. 62 seconds. And Walker won't be too happy about that. And Coughlin's moved up as well. Walker goes through with Coughlin. And Coughlin hits the front. The man with the big finish has gone to the front, and it may well be that he wants to slow it down and keep it at this pace, but he seems to have injected a little bit of pace there. But certainly, all the tacticians believe that he would want to sit and wait. But Coughlin leads. Moorcroft, Great Britain in 2nd place. Clement, Great Britain 3rd. John Walker 4. Volhouter 5. Zeman 6. Wellman 7. Van Damme 8. And right at the back, Graham Crouch of Australia. 800 metres to go. Coughlin really taking them on now. Moorcroft dug in 2nd place. Walker goes 3rd. Clement trapped on the curb. The place you don't want to be, but it's very difficult indeed as the pace changes to get away from those positions. 800 metres, 2-3, so that was a 61-second lap. It's not particularly fast. What will Walker do? Will he wait for the finish? Will he go early? Bayi could have solved this problem for him, but Bayi isn't here. Bayi, the dedicated world record holder from Tanzania, dedicated to front running, discards all tactics. For the rest, then, the job's simple. They must either stay with him or die. But there's no one here like that today, and now Walker comes up on the outside to cover any burst. 60, 70 yards to the bell, and what will Walker do? Van Damme moves up to cover Walker. Moorcroft losing his place slightly. Crouch comes up on the outside. Clement on the curb and can't get away. There's the bell. Walker leads. Coughlin 2nd. Volhouter's there. Crouch is there. Clement is there. And Moorcroft forced back on the outside. He's almost in lane 3. Can Clement get off the curb there? He's 3rd at the moment, the Scotsman. Coughlin leads. Walker 2nd. Volhouter, bronze medalist, the 800, goes on the outside. But the big man from New Zealand makes it now a test of strength from 300 out. Through 200, and Walker leads. Van Damme's there as well. Volhouter right there. Goes past Coughlin. Clement still fighting hard with Wellman. But Walker from New Zealand, the world mile record holder, strikes for Olympic gold. Van Damme 2nd. Wellman comes through the inside. Coughlin's there for Ireland. Clement coming with a late run, but too late. And Walker goes home, as the great New Zealanders have done in the past. In 2nd place, Van Damme. And 3rd was Coughlin. 3rd was Wellman. 4th Coughlin. And 5 Clement. John.
The big strong men out in front now. Van Damme, who was always a threat. Coughlin, really, the Irishman, gets bottled right at as he approaches the tape within 10 yards. Volhouter looks behind him. He now knows that he's struggling for a place. Look at Wellman with the band across his chest from West Germany. And Frank Clement coming hard. And there's a bang between them, two. David Moorcroft comes in. Britain wins the team event again. Look at that. Clement bangs Volhouter, but Volhouter's already tired. Now look as the Irishman tries to close the gap. Van Damme settles for the silver. Wellman's still struggling. That's 2 silvers for Van Damme, and it's a magnificent games that he's had. Watch the Irishman trying to find a way through. He's really tilting too far forward, and there he staggers just a little bit as Wellman closes the gap. Walker's only there by a yard when everybody expects